Welcome back. My name is Timothy Judkins. I am here with
Chimera Garrett.
And this is the Realty Resource Report, where we give the latest and greatest on what's going on in the world. Hold on, let me adjust this little side camera a little bit. We had a little bit of the laptop getting caught in that.
There we go.
So how was the
How's your
weekend?
weekend?
Oh, you racing for it. It was cool. We had a little family gathering. My sister's dad came into town, so we celebrated his birthday. We went up to Seven Ranges.
Yeah,
is that what it's
Steubenville?
called? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Went up there. It was interesting. It's like a Dave and Buster's type of situation.
They have like axe throwing, bowling.
Yeah, definitely did the bowling thing. I took that championship home. I'm sorry, you guys. That's just what it is. I haven't bowled in like years, and y'all just let me clean you up like that. It's okay. But other than that, it was a good time. I don't know. I think the whole Dave and Buster's thing, it's like such a scam with the tickets, right? So I think that's like the only
I've only
thing
ever been a
that
couple
was like
times to Dave and Buster's.
taken back. But other than that, it was cool. Kids had a great time. It was awesome.
My weekend, I was in Cleveland.
Yeah, you were showing houses up there.
Yep, I had a showing in Cleveland. What else? Offer on a property.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, it's in Tiltonsville.
Okay, cool.
We have, what else do we have going on? I'm going to be listing that land that you filmed for me.
Yes.
And then, and then I was showing property in Morristown yesterday. 9 acres.
Really? Where at? Was it behind?
By that trailer park?
Okay. Oh, okay. So that was before you got to my area. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Busy week.
Very. I know there's a lot other things going on in everybody's personal life. Somebody had asked me. I think you had brought it up. There's like some Shady Side event that people were trying to get you to go to.
Oh yeah. So it was the South End. They just opened. A boy bought. He bought the bar from.
I forgot to follow up on you.
Yeah, no, I didn't end up actually going, but I was really tired because I woke up at 4 a.m. to head up to Cleveland.
So this is like a new business that's out there. Like it's
well,
like
it was already open before previously. It was just different owners. So he bought the bar, and then it was like a grand opening.
Revamping. Nice.
Yeah. My friends went. They said it was really good.
Secretly, I've been suggesting this to her. We're going to motivate her to get her to this place. But I do want to go to like some of these businesses, these nightlife businesses, and get some documentation of how it is on the busiest nights, the times that are going. She's, a wild child. So we got, we're trying to figure out how we're going to go about this in a constructive way. You know what I mean? That would make the business look good as well. You know what I mean? We don't. Some places you go are so fun that it gets rowdy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we don't want to paint that picture for the business, especially if you're doing great and you're getting, customers to come in. And so
I think that'd be like a really good idea, though. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, we came up with this in Vegas. So we definitely think it would be awesome. It's just, formulating it in a way that would be constructive. And
but also like promoting too.
Yeah, not, make it tasteful, and not so crazy like and whatnot. But, let's get into these stories for the day.
Okay, you got
I think we
story
got some
one.
interesting stuff. Yeah. So, NAR, pending sales. We're rising again. The springtime. This is a different market. It's a different world, 2026. So, we have 1.5 million more people. Well, I wouldn't say 1.5 million. 1.5 thousand more situations that have changed, transactions in play, pending. Did you get the door?
Did I lock it?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you might want to check that. We might have a client walk in. This is real life, you guys. This is not scripted. We literally go over a few things in the morning. We might have a walk in. If he does walk in, life, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to take care of him, and then we'll have to come back to this. But in the meantime, yes. More pending transactions, more things are happening in the market, more changes. People are still shopping.
Buyers are tired of waiting. They just want to...
They're going to get one this year.
Yeah.
They don't care who was working on that, car lot. They're going to get theirs.
I feel like I've had a lot more buyers recently than sellers. So there's just...
Yeah.
Everyone's just tired of waiting, and then they're just pulling the plug and...
Yeah, I secretly did a showing in...
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
Jacobsburg over the weekend. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go see things, let me know. I'm just more, I will critique you more about what we're going to see and how we're going to see it. But other than that, yeah, it's going great. The market's going the right way.
Story 2 is Realtor.com.
Dun, dun, dun.
Shift toward affordability markets, trend to water.
I love this.
It is really good. Okay, a growing number of buyers are shifting away from expensive major metros into a more affordable secondary market, particularly in the Northeast and Midwest. So this is, I feel like, really.
This is Kels.
Oh,
What's going on, Kels?
What's up?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was.
No, Kelsey's coming in to print documents. That's what it is. We didn't know if you were a client. We already braced everybody on the live, like, hey, we might need to pause and come back. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think this is really accurate. I was showing a buyer property yesterday, and he was saying, he's like, I don't want to be in the city. He's like, I just kind of want my own.
I was reading, they said
piece.
the average 2-bedroom, 2-bath is like $400K nationwide. That is wild. And so I see it. This is why people are storming to our little area. And
Yeah, I mean, top markets averaging around 384,000 to 415,000. Increased demand in secondary cities and smaller metros. Yeah, this is a long-term migration shift. So I think people are going to definitely start flocking towards like the smaller areas just because of the pricing.
Yeah, I think there was a huge push, a while ago. We were a huge push for like smart cities, smart meters, smart everything. And that was what was making the cities luxurious and like appealing. But now people have shifted gears and now they want financial sustainability versus,
Preference?
yeah, I might not get everything I want, but that's life.
Yeah.
At least I have a roof over my head, something to eat, things like that, and people are just getting back to the basics on what's important.
And I love traveling and like going to look at other places, and I feel like our market here is just so different from like these bigger cities. I mean, you were talking about that back where you lived, like you couldn't get a 2-bed, 1-bath for anything under $1 million.
So in the California market, you had the Los Angeles area, 2-bedroom, 1-bath. If you want something that's decent, we're like 1.1, 1.7, somewhere around there. If you want like a little hut, something of that nature, you're looking like 700K, 800K. So it is drastic from market to market. But the biggest story that is cycling through everywhere.
This is all over.
Real acquires Remax. So Real Brokerage has now acquired Remax for $880 million. Dang near $1 billion deal, and it's putting us all together. So I'm gonna say this because I didn't say it to you before we got on here. A lot of the R4 was feeling like that to me.
Really?
Yeah. When we went to the Las Vegas Remax convention in February, there is so much push for AI and software and tech and all these new tools that they said. I'm like, where is all this coming from? Like, how are we going to be able to even afford this? Because we're now getting Remax agents get Canva Pro for free.
Yeah.
And what is that monthly? Like $40, $30,
Yeah.
something like that? And you're doing that for how many agents worldwide? I was like, this is something. And then so when they announced this, I wasn't really too shocked.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I feel like they're both really different brokerages, and I think coming together is gonna definitely be something.
we got one that's completely internet based.
Yeah. And then I feel like we're more of an office, but it's still, I think we're up to date with like the electronics and stuff, so it's perfect.
I do think we are like the most hybrid brokerage that existed until this. Now it's no question that we're the most hybrid brokerage, but before this acquisition, I don't think any other brick and mortar had the level of technology that Remax does. But now it's like, good luck. It's light speed now. And
well, I remember coming to my first ever like meeting for Remax, and it was just like so mind blowing of like everything that Remax offers.
That we got. I do have, before we move on to the next story, I do have a conspiracy theory I'm gonna throw into this. Because everybody likes a good conspiracy theory, okay? Now, if everybody believes that robots and AI is going to replace everybody and nobody will ever have a job again and we'll be replaced by robots and X, Y, and Z, who's not to say that this is not the first step of us becoming transaction coordinators for the system? Because there will be a level of oversight that's needed because there's humans involved in this.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that people aren't taking advantage of the system and people aren't being harmed by the system. So actual licensed agents who worked in this business before it went technical will be in charge of literally overseeing automated transactions, and we'll just be on a salary, hourly. That's worst case
crazy
scenario.
to think about.
Worst case scenario to me. But we're tiptoeing on a lot of this technical stuff, so I'm with you guys. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna pay attention.
Story 4. This is your favorite one.
Yeah, it is.
Maryland moves to ban surveillance pricing. So Maryland has passed a first of its kind law banning surveillance pricing, a system where grocery stores use your personal data to potentially adjust prices specifically for you. So two people could buy the same item in the store and pay different prices.
I didn't even know this was real. This is why we had to throw this in the show.
I've never heard of this until you were talking about it this morning.
Oh my gosh.
So data is becoming one of the most powerful economic tools. It raises concern about fairness, transparency, and consumer protection. So this could expand into other industries, including housing.
Yes. And on this sheet, this is like, I even asked them to give me a breakdown of like, you know, how this works, because it was the articles from News 7. This is actually in Maryland. So this Maryland is the first, this store in Maryland is the first grocery store to actually ban this type of pricing for you know, customers. And then I start Googling. I gotta start Googling and figuring out what's going on. And I guess they're collecting your purchase history, if you're a part of loyalty programs, your zip code, your browsing behavior, your device app usage, and that's determining your prices at the.
I've never heard of this until we were talking about it today.
I'm gonna have a question with Kroger.
Transparency matters in pricing for sure. I feel like people want to know if they're getting a fair deal or not.
And then you wonder why some people are like raving about certain stores and other ones they don't.
Mm-hmm.
I just blew my brain.
What?
Sorry. Y'all saw it live. I just blew my brain live. I went to Target and I bought an item the other day, and it was priced at $15.99, but when I checked out, it said $6.99. And I thought it was a sale. But nothing over there says $6. You know, I wonder if this would happen.
Are you a member?
No. So I wonder if that was a way that you're trying to con people into being members.
Yeah. I've never heard of this until, but I know Target, if you're a member, you get like crazy deals all the time. Like being a student too, like if you're in college, I know you get.
But that should be stuff you sign up for.
Yeah.
Right? You're saying this is just happening automatically.
Mm-hmm. We don't know.
We're going to keep an eye on this because I don't know what the heck's going on. That is so crazy to me.
Buyer tip of the week?
Yeah, let's do buyer seller.
Okay. I have the buyer tip of the week. So this is be strategic and not reactive. Don't wait for the perfect rate. Focus on monthly payment, your long-term value, and consider alternative markets for better affordability. So the buyers winning right now are the ones who are prepared and flexible, not the ones who are waiting for everything to line up perfectly. I think our market is definitely the prepared buyers are winning. And
the sellers. I mean, these appraisals are like left and right now. A lot of people have realized that. They're paying attention to that. And I think it goes into that. Mm-hmm. They're trying to make things more affordable for everybody. And I love that you said that because if they can't get this house, they'll move on. They don't care. They'll move cities. They'll jump the next town over because there's so many options that if you guys really think that you're going to hold out or stick your feet in the ground long enough that you'll get your price, I'll see you next year when you're still in the market. Mm-hmm. Because the ones that are willing to get the deal done and like, hey, let's just do this, and
the most open,
they're done.
Yeah,
they're done. Now that's a good idea, and it's something we're seeing. People will straight go to a whole nother town. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Seller tip for the day: price for today's market, not yesterday. And it's what she just said. The buyers are picky. They want what they want, when they want it, and how they want it. And if you're not willing to play ball, maybe you shouldn't be selling your house right now. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Is that if it's too much pulling teeth to fluctuate in this way to help get a deal done, to help a family who's never owned a house own their first house, or a lady who just had her first kid get into it, like if you're not willing to help build that bridge for them, I really don't feel bad to a certain degree that you want to get this high price, and we could work that. It's just going to take longer. And this isn't the person for that. But at the end of the day, she needs a house today. She needs to move in somewhere now. And we're just talking about transactions that's happening. So
I feel like our market right now is really rewarding the realistic sellers.
yeah.
Like if you're not being open to negotiating and
Yep. And
just
it's
because there's so many buyers and
I understand the money part too, because there's a lot, we both deal with investors. So there's a lot of people who got into this market, who got in putting money up, wanted to spend that back and get like a return. But at the same time, we're in affordability, not luxury market now. So if you decided to get everything top tier, people don't even want that anymore. Now we're moving into what we can afford versus what's super nice. And actually, if you had a shed that wasn't finished and it would just had all the necessities, it might be gone within 2 days.
yeah.
That's just kind of where we
That
are.
goes back to our topic last week. I mean, we were talking about how people were finding houses that aren't as expensive and then they're just going to remodel and live in it.
It's cheaper. Way cheaper. I mean, that's literally the idea that I have on one of my listings right now. The buyers are planning to come in and build their own house. They don't even plan to live at the house that's there. Like, we just want the land. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and do our thing on the side and boom, boom, boom. So it's a real thing. And the market is evolving. So if you guys have any questions about this, please ask, please reach out. If you're trying to see a house, if you're trying to sell a house, reach out as well. We are around all the time. As you see, we're going to give you the news as it pops up. So if you do need something that is up to date, this is kind of what we're doing. But in the meantime, is there anything else you want to add to this?
I don't think so. Do you? Oh, open house.
Yes. So we are doing an open house for my Powhatan listing in, what is it? What road is that? It is, let me bring it up real quick. Because that listing is the grocery store that I have for sale out there, and we just ended up doing a price drop on it. And so we are collaborating. You want to talk about the collaboration?
Do you want me to tell them or is it a secret?
Go ahead and tell them. I'm about to bring it up right now.
So we are collaborating with the Fat Apple, so we will have some treats and goodies for you guys if you stop by. We're actually going, I think, what day are we going there?
It's Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to go.
It's going to be the 2nd. So the open house will be, yes, this Sunday, May 2nd. And the address is 53261 East Capita Highway. So that's where it's going to be at in Powhatan. Fat Apple decided to collaborate with us on this, and so that's going to be an awesome thing. We will have snacks, delicious treats from them that we'll be handing out. While supplies last, we won't have too many things. They will be free for anybody who wants to stop by. If you told me that, I'm already on the road.
I mean, we went taste testing the other day, and it was so good.
I think it was way more than we needed. We ended up handing out half of what they gave us.
Yeah, I had an upside down pineapple cake. It was really good.
And then I took some to the clients as well so that they could see what was going on. But Sunday. Open house, East Capita Highway, 53291 and 53261. And that's going to be in Powhatan. We just did a price drop, so come and check it out. Come get a free snack. And then we'll talk more about the details because it's a grocery store and a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, all in one unit. So, very interesting property.
I know. I was looking online. It looks really cool.
We should see what's up with your Sardis one while we're out that way, too.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah. Well, until then, we'll catch you guys next time.
We'll see you guys next week. You have a good one.